Hey all, PsyStarcraft here with a Zerg versus Taran. This time around, my voice is exactly the same because I am too lazy to plug in my new headset and get that working. I actually had a busy day, which is surprising, so you might see that sometime this week, just not today. Good old-fashioned Psy with a nice hollow microphone. Luckily, I put some towels under it, and so it's not as hollow, so there's not as much vibration on the desk that goes through to the microphone stand. Whatever you do, don't buy a, well, maybe, don't buy a Logitech standalone microphone that looks kind of like a really skinny dildo. It's not that good. I'm not too happy with it. Yeah, I don't really know much about audio products and stuff like that, or hardware in general, but it was a cheap investment, so whatever. But anyway, we have a Zerg versus Taran, our friend that we all know and love, ROOTCatz in the top as the orange Zerg, and we have FXOmOoNan in the bottom as the red Taran. This is actually all about you. He is part of Team Vile, so don't be surprised by the name. You know, people oftentimes use their name changes a lot, and they can't really get out of it. They're stuck with a certain name. He is using FXOmOoNan. I don't know if he is stuck with this name or if he's on someone else's account, but this is Vile all about you. An incredible Taran player. I think he's ranked top 10. He used to be ranked top 10. I don't know if he is now. Cat's scouting the wrong way. And this is part of the Vile versus Root clan war that we played on last Tuesday. I did post one match of that with Hash against Minigun. And Hash did win that game. I will reveal the results of that series at the end of this game. Oh, there's the AOL Instant Messenger. I just wanted to show you a couple games that I thought were great. Now, Catz and Root, man. Alright, let me just give you a short history of Root. I got a message, as you know, a lot of Root people stream. Drewby streams under the wannabe name Flash. Catz streams on a daily basis. QXE has been streaming. He released a couple of YouTube videos, but that's it. They stream a lot. They're a pretty good team. But I get messages from fans telling me that Root players, while they're streaming, are talking smack about me. They're talking shit, saying, oh, Psy's not good. People only think he's good because he has videos online. Or just random untrue facts. Oh, Psy only casts losses of Root people, and he only posts himself winning and stuff like that, which wasn't even true. They're just talking out their ass, and that's kind of my initial disdain with Root. Not only that, but Drewby's a douchebag. He BM'd me all the time back in ladder when I used to smash his face. To be fair, now Drewby is better than me. He would beat me in most games. But, you know, they're just whiny. They're whiny. That's really all I have to say. I mean, there are a lot of cool members, but the main public members, you know, Drewby, Catz, them, they're whiny. I mean, Catz and I are on kind of good terms, but I don't know where he gets his information, why he thinks I'm better, not as good as I don't even know what he thinks, but I tried to mend that, but I don't think it really worked. Anyway, that's what makes casting their losses now a lot more beneficial. You know, when they mentioned to me, oh, I only casted them losing, I kind of looked at my replays and it was about even. Half the time they won, half the time they lost. Now I love casting them losing just because if they're going to complain about it, you know, whatever. But enough of the history. You guys know the BM between us now. We will move on with the game. We have a 2 racks from All About You and a fast expansion from Catz. And it looks like the All About You is doing a lot of damage so far. Brings in 4 SCVs, and he's just kind of bunker hopping. I like this a lot. Rallying Marines, and Catz very smartly not overcommitting with a lot of links. He feels like he can defend this. He's got plenty of creeps, so All About You can only get so close. 6 SCVs. And cutting off reinforcements with these Zerglings. I like that play. I'm not going to be biased as far as, you know, tactics, so if someone does something well or something stupid, I'm going to mention it. And Catz is cutting off reinforcements quite nicely, and he is just stockpiling the links. 4 more links coming. He's likely going to wait for speed. Does he have a second queen? Yeah, he did manage to get that expansion queen out of there. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this bunker get salvaged. Now 8 Marines with 2 bunkers. This hatchery is almost for sure going to go down. Even the SCV is attacking, but in comes Catz. 7 Marines just shooting away. These Zerglings need to focus on the SCVs. They do so, and another wave of Zerglings coming. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, if another wave just came, why didn't Catz wait for it to move in? Because his hatchery was dying. He had to move in immediately, and it looks like he might clean up this first bunker. He is going to unload. Nice unload right there. He has the second bunker to seek refuge in. And what he wants to do now is kind of move in, move out, move in, move out. Try to do some damage to this hatchery and finish it off. But Katz is saving some energy rather, on this queen. He will be able to transfuse it, and you know, All About You needs to keep that in mind and not overcommit with these Marines. This hatchery can be transfused. He needs to remember that. And he's doing a good job, you know, he's not really just blindly attacking the hatchery. He's actually going after the queen, trying to kill the one with the energy, and, you know, just maintaining this position. Very good position, you know, keep the tension on your opponent. And so many lings dying. If we check out the harvesters, 16 to 22, keep in mind, I've been saying that a lot. All About You did lose 6 SCVs up top, so he's not in a super huge lead. And another run by, going to cut off reinforcements. Oh, so good! He doesn't even have a ling on the tower. He just expected this. Katz running by, killing almost every SCV. I feel like he could have stayed there, picked off the Marines and the SCVs, but I don't think he knew this bunker was unloaded. That was game sense, people. He knew that he didn't even have a ling at the tower. He just knew that Moonin, All About You, was going to send in reinforcements. He picks them off, and that was actually game changing. If those SCVs got there, this would have been huge. Huge dong. What? Why did that come? Oh, that was weird. But we've got 4 racks coming from All About You, preparing to expand. He is getting another bunker. Oh, yeah, I was going to say he built that too close. And Katz swarming in with the Zerglings. Still 16 to 23 harvesters. That's plenty of Zerglings, though. And he's going to finish off this bunker. All About You not even going to bother to unload and salvage. He figures, you know, maybe I can pick off a couple more lings. And he does so. Now, what I want to know is... Oops, wrong button. Did he see the Baneling? No, he didn't see the Baneling nest. So he's going to have to prepare for a Baneling bust. Katz wasn't using the Banelings to bust out. He knew he could bust out with the Zerglings. He's using the Banelings to counterattack. And this is where Taran is most susceptible. But fortunately for All About You, 2 more bunkers. He knows this game so well, man. You know, Katz may be a part of a douchebag team and be a douche at times, but you know, he definitely knows this game well, as does All About You, throwing down 5 bunkers total. Here comes the Baneling swarm, saving up gas that entire time, moving in between the bunkers, not going to just send them all on one. Run, SCVs! No, run! Oh my god, don't blow up. Casting brings out the cough in me. So many SCVs needlessly running to their death. Repairing isn't that much of an issue when you have Banelings, people. Just spread your SCVs, let the bunkers do what they can. If you try to mass repair it, they're just going to get blown up. So that was not the best decision in my opinion. And he is down in the harvester count now. 19-24, but All About You has mules, so it's pretty even, I'd say. Maybe All About You with the slight lead. He is replacing those bunkers. Oh no, run! Ooh, almost sneaks in a couple of Zerglings on the side. Sorry I missed that. And now Katz is droning up like crazy. He, you know, he could have tried to push the issue, but he just didn't have the ling count that he did for the first attack. Remember, he saved up all those lings while he was being bunkered out, and now he just wouldn't be able to come in with enough lings. I'd like to see him maybe sneak a couple in and try to pick off these SCVs. There are a lot of weak ones. Maybe a couple more Banelings, but it's not going to happen. Tons of drones being produced. No creep tumors, though. He's got a lot of excess energy. I'd like to see a creep trail starting. Oh, okay, there we go. So he does have a couple. Maybe 1 or 2 in the main as well. Spread it around the main. And just now seeing a factor from All About You. So a very hectic beginning. Hatchery almost going down. I'm actually surprised All About You didn't do something crazy and just snipe the hatchery one way or another. And we have a supply cap with about 7 unused larvae. So very nice right there. Overlord now popping out. He's going to be able to use that larva likely for a lot of drones. He might be saving it. Looks like he is saving it. I'm not sure for what. Okay, there we go. So he just likes to save money for no reason. So we're getting 10 drones. I know I'm being a bit bad manner, but what can you say, man? What can you say? I am a nice guy. I am such a nice guy, and they're talking smack. I don't. It makes me tear up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I tear up a little bit. Newbie Droovy. Infestation Pit. Ooh, that's cool. Now this is Katz style. This is Katz style. He will get an Infestation Pit, Lings, and Banelings before a Mutalisk thing. Whatever. Maybe he knows All About You's playstyle. He knows he favors heavy Marines. Or maybe it's the new metagame. Maybe I missed something along the road. But an infestation pit will be a brilliant response to this heavy marine pressure, although 2 factories are coming up, so it's probably not going to have, you know, completely all in on marines. But they are coming. Infestation pit will likely see pathogen glands immediately. Burrow as well. Ooh, we're going to see some burrowed banelings. These marines are moving out to a third. All about you not going to even try to push against the second, even though the hatchery is weak. He might be able to snipe it if you like moved along the side, but there are some banelings there. Pathogen glands now being started, a lot of banelings. As a Zerg player, you kind of want to wait until you see an opponent coming to produce banelings, and then use the gas on other things in the meantime. Because if he just like frantically mutated in a ton of banelings, he wouldn't have been able to start the pathogen glands. He wouldn't have a lot of excess gas to build infestors, which I should be seeing soon. If you want your infestors to pop with extra energy, oh, mistake right there, losing all but 2 zerglings. If you want your infestors to pop with extra energy from pathogen glands, wait until the upgrade has completed 30 seconds. So with 50 seconds left, you can start making infestors. Katz knows that. It was a little bit late, but you know, he was being attacked, probably producing other units, and he starts the infestors. Now that's so many, no excuse for that, no excuse for that. There we go, there's the auxiliary hatchery. Needs to take this hatchery, maybe even take a 4th base down here. So much money. But a Zerg can get botched up like this when a game starts out the way it did, so yeah. This hatchery should have been a lot sooner. There's not really an excuse for having that much minerals, that many minerals. Oh, Pro scan. Those 2 banelings could have killed like 10 marines. Oh, that was such a good scan. Here comes a fungal growth spawning with 75 energy. Almost loses the infestor that had another fungal growth on him. All about you, not with the presence of mind to stim and try to pick off that infestor. So much going on. You can't expect that kind of small micro unless you are Korean, and pop goes the marines. More banelings burrowing, and these guys might get a taste of some of the action. Only selecting 2 of them. Very smart. You don't need to select all 5 of them and blow them up. And also, if you're gonna... only needed 1 there, but using 3, and he actually missed a fungal growth as well. But you see how Katz burrowed his banelings nice and close? That's what you want to do. None of this like moon burrowing, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. That doesn't do anything. Don't do that, especially with medevacs. Very nice spending from All About You. This hatchery's almost done. Still so much money. 2 evolution chambers going heavy on the lings and getting a spire. So, oh, quick hive as well. We're going to see some fast ultras, and he's getting a spire. This play doesn't really make sense. Ooh, that's sneaky. Now, as a Taran, you can see the little marks on the ground. See that? There's no way you're going to really see it unless you're looking specifically for it. But Katz is going to try some tricky burrow action. All About You has some turrets in the mineral lines. Very nice. Even though infestors came out really fast, All About You is not dismissing the possibility of mutalisks. He probably had those turrets up before he even saw the infestation pit, though. So here come the jaws, infestors. Darn it. He's gonna split 1 to the 3rd base and 3 to the, or maybe he's gonna do some bombs. What you can do with infestors is, like, when you see lots of tanks like this, just chuck an infestor onto a tank. All these other tanks will attack it. Eggs have 100 life and 2 armor, so they will take 3 shots from a tank. A lot of damage. Moving in range of this turret, 1 blast, 2 blast, another blast. Oh, down goes that infestor, and not very successful. Stalling the mining for a little bit, but these marines will clean up the infestors, almost killing the turret. Meanwhile, this one in the main, it looks like he did do a bomb of 1 tank, so 1 tank did die right there. Scanned it, took it out. Almost mined out of the main. It seems like this game just started, and he's already mined out of the main, and that's just... I love the games like this. They just start out chaotic. Okay, we're seeing Broodlords. I stand corrected. I was a bit thrown back by this +1 armor, +1 attack. But he is going to supplement the Broodlords with Zerglings, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. So heavy Ling, heavy Broodling play, not expecting any air from All About You, and that's a fair expectation. Whoa, Corvid Reactor, that's the Raven energy, right? I believe so. Don't worry, I'm watching the minimap. More infested stuff. Yeah, Raven energy upgrade. So Broodlords, Mutas, Baneling speed, couple spores. Not sure what the spores are for. Oh, he saw these 2 Stargates, that's why. Starports. Sieging up, going to take down this high yield. Very ballsy. Almost not even worth it to try to take that base as Katz. He could just siege up right here. He should have waited until he got Broodlords. Does he have any Corruptors? No. So his Greater Spire is complete. I feel like he should have gotten Corruptors instead of Mutalisks, so he could better prepare to get his Broodlords. Oh, that's so many Lings. They are 1-1 against I was going to say unupgraded. Very nicely upgraded infantry. 2-1. Going to clean up those Zerglings pretty fast. Not the best saturation at this third. He needs to transfer some from his natural expansion, which is oversaturated. Nice Marine spread right here. He's like, dude, bring on the Banelings, bring on the Infestors. It does not matter. So we have 3 base Taran against 3 base Zerg, now producing some Corruptors. And Hunter Seeker. I have a feeling, this game was a week ago, but I have a feeling this Hunter Seeker is not going to do anything. It's not a good spell. I mean, it's kind of meant for Zerg with the massive amounts of splash damage it does, but almost every Zerg unit can outrun it. What's the point? It's just so bad. I don't know if All About You has had some success with it, if he thinks it might work just because, you know, he wants to try it, or if he's just kind of having fun because he thinks he's going to win. Now, he's not really that far ahead. If we check out the army tab, he's actually behind. That's very typical against a Zerg. You're going to be behind in supply. But, you know, he teched the Broodlords pretty fast. He's got some Infestors. It could be scary. 3 Broodlords. And even a hidden expansion over here. Meanwhile, Planetary Fortress at the main, or at the third. 2 more starports. That's 4 starports total. Tanks are in siege. Siege up tanks. Oh my goodness. It's chaotic. All of those Marines dying from the fungal growth. Oh, Baneling. Fungal growth. Those Broodlords didn't even need the Broodlords. They're just insulting. +2/+2, 44 Lings for Katz. So now he's finally managing to spend all that excess minerals after he has what, 2 auxiliary hatcheries. It's about time, man. And not looking good for Moonin. These Broodlords are starting their slow march towards the Taran base, and he's just going to keep on rallying Lings. He needs to rally these Lings, rally these Broodlords, prevent a 4th at all costs, maybe harass, you know, yeah, the edges right here. Like he will do that. The Thor, though, that's pretty cool. Not the strongest against Broodlords, but they're good at deterring mutas, good at causing Broodlords to run, not so good at killing them. Vikings, on the other hand, very good at killing Broodlords. So we've got Katz running on 5 base with 1 hidden base. All About You on 3 base. And All About You finishing up the Broodlords. 7 Infestors. Why? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Making Vikings out of these 4 starports. Man, 4 starports, that's so unusual. I can't imagine any kind of Banshee transition. Huh. Let's check out the units tab. Lots of Zerglings, and just kind of a mixture of other stuff. And Vikings, tanks, and a couple of Marines for All About You. Running off his 3rd base. Bit low on minerals, though. What's his drone? Again, what are you doing, Katz? You need to transfer these to your other bases. Transfer up here. That'd be risky to transfer here, though. They'd probably get spotted and give away his base. Now going 3-3 on the Lings with the Drano Gland, so this is going to be pure Ling, pure air. No Ultras probably in this game, or so far. You know, if it moves into super late game, we'll see some Ultras. Are we going to see Infested Terrans? Yes, we are. 1 more Fungal should be all he needs. 1 more Fungal. There we go. And now he'll just shoot down these Vikings with these 2 or 3 Infested Terrans. Very heads up play, spotting those Vikings, taking out 3 out of 5 of them. Going to clear a bit of way for these Broodlords, but, you know, Vikings train so fast, they're so effective. All but 1 drone getting taken out here. Vikings just train so fast and they're so good against Broodlords. Like, once your tech is reacted to, once your Broodlord tech has been reacted to by Vikings, you can't really get any more. Unless you're going to make 7 Corruptors, I guess. I think that's kind of a mistake, too. I feel like he should be switching it just to mute a Baneling Ling. His Lings are already greatly upgraded. He's already got a Spire. And he's getting Corruptors, which are a lot slower and can, as you can see, be easily kited by Vikings. But nice Fungal, so he does stop these Vikings. Although I feel like too many of these Corruptors actually died, transfusing one of them, however. Now, I'm being hard on Katz because I'm a Zerg player. Not because he hates me. It's just kind of in my nature to critique Zergs and just, you know, shrug my shoulders at Taran, because I don't really know. Yeah. 5 Corruptors, 9 Corruptors, and we still have a Broodlord. I still feel like if you're going Corruptor and your opponent has seen it, that Vikings are just going to be so good. Picking off this hatchery before it can even complete. Sorry about that, missed that drop. Checking on the minimap, going to be another drop, and he even sees this hatchery, so he can go back and take out that hatchery if he needs to. There goes that medevac. He has secured the planetary fortress in the middle. In the meantime, one upgrade on the tank, and that's going to allow him to one-shot Zerglings. Now moving in. 38 damage. Picking off the Spore. Not going to do too much. You know, once the main is mined out, these drops just aren't as effective unless you have 2 or 3 dropships. These Corruptors running, and he did lose too many mutas there. Zerglings surrounding. There is a drop at this base as well. That hatchery, once again, not able to finish. Cat's getting a bit too greedy. He can't expect to take that base. I think he just has to prevent his opponent from getting this base and this base, and he'll be a lot better. He'll stop wasting 300 minerals or 225 minerals if he cancels it. Now Cat's with so much money once again. He's spending it all on something. Broodlords, a lot of Broodlords, 8 Broodlords coming. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Why is he getting 8 Broodlords when there's so many Vikings on the field, when All About You has been responding to the Broodlords with Vikings the whole time? Does he think he's going to be able to snipe them with these Infestors? Doesn't make sense. But we have a great push here. See, this is why this base is so hard as Zerg. He just can't defend it. These are such good positioned tanks. Does he have the tower? No. Doesn't need the tower. He's got spotting from the Vikings. And the Broodlords waltzing in. Now, if he can get the tank sieged up, blast away these Infestors, and just kill the Broodlords with his Vikings, it's going to be LOL. Right now, the lost forces are about the same. I predict in the next 3 minutes that All About You will be at least 3,000 behind, meaning lower in resources lost, assuming there's some kind of engagement. But this is just such pro tank play. Tank, Viking, battlecruisers. Look at the production tab. I almost can't have it up. There's just so many. This is a great position for Broodlords. This is where I love Broodlords. Very, very helpful. But once again, look at this. Okay, we might see some fungal growth. Fungal growth. 1 fungal growth. He needs to back these out, man. He needs to replace this Infestor with full energy Infestors. Now spreading out the Vikings, killing so many Broodlords. Fungal growth doesn't kill Vikings that fast, dude. You need 4 well-timed, well-placed fungal growth. Every single Broodlord dying. Corruptors way too late, getting shot down by this point defense drone. And look at this. These no-life Vikings are destroying these Corruptors. And he's making more Broodlords. Why are you making more Broodlords? He's pushing up the side of the tanks. More Broodlords coming to... What? I don't understand this. It doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be good. You're supposed to be part of a good team. Units lost. Bam! Called it. Totally called it. I totally forgot what happened in this game. And he's still making Broodlords. What are you doing? You lost your gold base. Ah, Planetary Fortress. Planetary Fortress. Now on 6 base Taran against 5 base Zerg. Losing his main. He's even getting Taran building armor and high-sec tracking. That's how rapage this is right now. I'd like to see another armory. Oh, Taran ship weapons. Pause it. I need to pause this for a second. Taran ship weapon. Oh, fusion core and 2 more starports. 6 starports off of 6 bases. Oh, that's so cool. And more Broodlords running to their death because they shouldn't have been made in the first place. This is so sick, man. Who said Taran can't tech switch? This is some beautiful tech switching. Multitasking. Infested Taran's actually pretty good against Thors. Well, they do get one-shotted still. But multitasking, oh, these guys are getting bombed by Infested Tarans and Zerglings. That's beautiful. That's some nice Infested Taran play right there. These tanks almost getting cleaned up. These guys actually can't get attacked. That guy could. He blew up his comrade. Rallying Zerglings out. Nicely upgraded 3-3 Zerglings are going to finish the deal. But here comes the March of Death. Thor's a bit out of position, but you know, this attack did what it was supposed to do. Don't worry about All About You supply, man. You know what he's making? You know what he's making? He's making 4 battle cruisers. 4 battle cruisers. More. Who gets turrets? Like, in this type of game, who thinks to get turrets? This guy is so good, man. Hey, what's up, Infestors? I can see you because I made turrets. Oh, and this thing's dying. Oh, his armor is almost up. With armor, Planetary Fortress has 5 armor against 3 lane attacks, so good luck killing that with Zerglings. Nice Overlords. Good to see you're going to get taken out too. And that is going to lower him under 300, but it doesn't really matter. He's at 105. These infested Terran is actually doing some damage. Only one ranged attack upgrade. And yeah, all about you securing a very nice advantage. Just terrible unit choice by Katz. He played so well. I think the 7 Infestors that you saw was a mistake, a big mistake. So much gas invested in Infestors that didn't do that much. They're very versatile. You know, you can do a lot of things with them, but I mean, once you get tanks, all that you had so many tanks, what are you going to do against tanks? This is actually really funny. Oh, he's running the SCVs to the gold because of 2 Infestors. Hero Infestors, 8 kills and 6 kills. Taking out this 5th base from Katz, now moving into the expansion. He doesn't really need to run here. He's got 3 armor against 5 damage drones. He could just kind of sit there and tank it and heal with the medevacs. See, look how long it's going to take to kill this Marine. He can't even kill it. That's how good full upgraded Marines are against workers. Full upgraded anything against workers. Doing so much damage with these Marines. And oh, so BM, all about you. Even getting a command center at the gold minerals. This hatchery's gonna die to 4 Marines, man. 3 Marines. Oh, there goes the last Marine. These guys just chilling over here still. Gonna be more annoying to these SCVs. And you guys know what? Oh, I totally forgot the BCs. I hope you guys didn't forget about the BCs. I hope you're like looking on the minimap for a rally point. 8 battle cruisers! 8, so many ultras! Why are you getting ultras now? There's battle cruisers! Oh my god, he doesn't say he has no idea. He has no idea. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm gonna go to Katz's camera. Alright, he's checking out the ultras. He sees some red, you know, I wanna see like his camera. This is like, oh, 1 battle cruiser, that's cool. You know, I got a chance. I got what? Run? Everything? Ultras can't attack air? He's like, where do I go? Should I upgrade? No, wait, I don't need upgrades. I'm such a douche. Alright, let's resume. This is awesome. He's even upgrading them. This is, I love this. No, Katz. Neuroparasite, not good against BCs. Do not do that. Bad. You already have a Spire. Get Corruptors, dude. Corruptor Ultralist, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, this planetary fortress is not long for this world. Ultras attacking it. Prepare with your SCVs. I dare you. I will fungal growth you. Bam! Fungal growth. 1 more. He doesn't even need 1 more, dude. He'll just leave him with his Ultralisks. Battle Cruiser's moving on up. Does he have Yamato? No Yamato. And these Ultras, oh, they don't even have chitinous plating. Not that they really need them. It's almost finished. Hatchery's now going down. There's the Neuroparasite. Yamato Cannon being researched as well. Ultra's moving into the 4th base. But look at all this money he's got stored up. What's he going to do against these battle cruisers? He's making 4 more battle cruisers. Almost 2-2. Takes out the next base. And look at this respawning with Marauders. So good, man. I bet you immediately after seeing those Ultras, he's like, bam, Marauders on every Rax I have. But, you know, with Fungal Growth, even Marauders get taken down. Oh, there's the Hunter Seeker. He uses the Hunter Seeker on, like, the worst possible unit. That's why you just don't get Hunter Seeker. It's not good. And frantically, I think this is oversaturated just a little bit. Slightly. Oh, it's Yamato. Oh, he's even taking these bases. That's cute. No Yamato. He's getting the upgrade for Battle Cruisers. Behemoth Reactor. That's got to be the coolest sounding upgrade. This Infestor's still just chilling there. Yamato! Cleaning up. And at this point, all the Ultras have died. They died down here. Nothing really left. So let us reflect. First of all, Drewby's a douchebag. Katz is an okay guy, but I think he's overrated too. Just because he streams a lot doesn't mean he's good. Oh man, I'm gonna get a lot of flame for this. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, 1v1 Katz grudge match." No, he already said he didn't want a grudge match, man. Drewby one-on-one grudge match. No, Drewby would beat me. That'd be embarrassing. But anyway, some real reflections. First of all, nice push from All About You. Decent response by Katz. I really like the Baneling counterattack. All About You was prepared for it. He got 5 bunkers though. Oh, here's why Neuroparasite sucks. Alright, I'm going to take 3 of them. I'm going to Yamato your own guys. Alright, big deal. This guy's almost dead. These guys can't Yamato. Now what? I'm doing 10 damage to 5 armor, or 8 damage to 5 army units. What's that going to do? Absolutely nothing. Counterattack here. This game is about to end. This game's about to end. Anyway, good Baneling counterattack, did a lot of damage, and then it was a pretty even game. You know, a lot of zerglings. Katz went the Infestor first route. It did okay. But then he overcommitted with the Infestors. He got too many Infestors. It wasn't really worth the gas. I feel like a straight transition into Baneling play would have been a lot better. He rushed for Broodlords against a Taran who, luckily, a little bit of luck, did have 2 starports ready. Maybe was building 2 more at the time. And countered easily with Vikings. Okay, what do you do when that happens? Transition back into Baneling or Ultras. What did he do? He made like 20 more Corruptors and made like 10 more Broodlords. I don't understand that. But, you know, this was an amazing game. A lot of fun, a lot of back and forth. I kind of thought All About You was in trouble. At one point, I forget when. Katz killed like a big army of his, and then I thought he might have been in trouble, but, you know, some nice pushing, some nice choice making with the Vikings, killing those Broodlords, pushing up the tanks over here. And great upgrades. I really love it when a Taran player upgrades. And this Infestor is a hero. He will survive. But GG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. BM aside, you know, these guys are both good. I'm good in the pants. So, that's it. Peace out.